Check, mic check. Hi Max, kamusta? Ngayon na lang ulit ako napag-livestream after matapos nung Resident Evil 4 remake. So, good. After na. Iba setup natin kasi lumipat muna ako sa labas ng kwarto. Kamusta kayo guys? Yeah, di ko pa natapos RE2, puro Sims ako sa stream. I'm good. Medyo naging busy lang sa work. Alright, start na tayo. Wait lang. Stall, ay wala pa kasi yung ano eh. May nag-sponsor kasi ng game na to. Hintay ko pa siya sa comment section. That's okay, dude. Do what you gotta do. Yes, sir. Di ko pa na-try. Pero marami akong, dami akong friends na naglalaro na ito. Arachnophobia mode. Pwede pala to. Wala naman nato papalitan sa... Ay. Kamusta yung audio guys? Okay lang ba? Accept natin yan. Basta post niya, idol. Ay, pwede ba to? Wait, nakakonect ako sa ano. Thank you Max. Connect naman ako sa wifi. Wait lang guys ah. Nakakonect kaya ito sa ano? Ayun, meron naman, nakakonect naman. Link accounts, yun. Ay, kailangan pa to? Ba yan? Wait lang ah. Balik ulit tayo dito saglit. Ano ba yan? Ba't ayaw? Wait lang nga. Ano ba yan? Ayaw. Ba't kaya ayaw? Sayang to. Teka, last try. FTLQ ENCB. Account ka. Ito na lang. Teka, okay na diba? Ba't ayaw pa rin? Wait lang guys. Maglilink kaya to. Wait lang guys. Okay na, pwede na ata. Ben, dami pang ano. konti na lang guys, malapit na tayo makapag-start. Link. Yan, pwede na ata. Sana ito na ngayon. Yun. Dale. Let's go, boys. Start na natin to. Nice. Hey. Let's go. HDR. Default lang tayo. Okay. Wala yung sponsor natin. Paano tayo makapag-thank you sa kanya? Hogwarts, School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Term begins on September 1. May 9 na. Lapit na mag-start. Professor Weasley. Thank you. Yes, sir. Alright, create na tayo ng character natin. Wait lang. Ito dito tayo mag-start. Ayan, ito na lang. Skin color. Nope, ito na lang. Ayan. Sa buhok. Ito, pwede to. Markings. Hindi na siguro. Kilay ko. Pagalit lagi. Ay, wait. Hair lang to. Ito glasses. Ito. Ba't mas malaki pa yung ano?
It was wonderful. That was quite something.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
I am indeed a student, but a few cobwebs and some dust. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this club. That was quite... a few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be... That was quite something.
My name is Vision. The wise man. Vision the wise. This choice will determine your player, wizard or witch. Wizard tayo. Start your journey. Pasata ng ilaw ko. Oops.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do know.
Hang on! Yeah! Yeah!
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Ayun, no? Unang cutscenes pa lang eh. Ganda na agad. Buti nga kaya ng PS4 eh.
What
Yun lang,
happened?
naglolo ko yung damit niya.
Oh, George.
Nagbabag.
I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor.
Tignan niyo yung damit niya, butik ka.
Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close.
Pero tolerable
We have no
naman
idea who
ata
created this
yung
port key.
game
Why?
kahit sa PS4. Ang downside lang siguro na ito, matagal yung loading kasi PS4. Pero kung PS5 to smooth lang.
How far did that port key take
Ganda na
us?
rin, no?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're somewhere in the
Shout
Scottish
out James
Sir,
Robert.
those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she
Nagbabag
and
din
now
ata yung
George
ibon, no?
died
Hindi
in pursuit
gumagalaw.
of whatever it was
I
meant to
mean, di
lead
siya
to.
nag-move palayo.
If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a
Nakapanibago yung
long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Dual shock.
Ancient magic.
Pag galing ka ng
Yes.
dual
A
sense
powerful
sa
magic
PS5,
wielded by a
masyado
rare
makapal
few.
kasi yun.
Seems
Mas
to have been
comfy.
lost to time.
Eh nawala na yung chunkiness nito. Mas flushed yung design nito isa sa dual sense. Oh, nagbug si Professor. Dito tayo, Professor. Laka. Yun lang, nagbug. Ano yan, Professor? Uy, galaw. Putik, nagbug na nga. Saan ba? Pwede ba to, ano? Let's start ko nga. Nagbug si Professor Rayop. Ay, siya. Wait. Nakalis to kaya siya doon. Wala. Nagbug si Professor. Buggy lang talaga siya sa PS4. Pinilit nilang i-port sa PS4 eh. Yan lang, sobrang tagal lang ng loading. Skip
Are
na
you
natin yan.
alright? You're hurt.
Ay, hindi pwede skip.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
Kamusta kayo, guys?
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific
Oh,
place.
good. Nice.
I'm feeling
Iya
better,
nga eh.
sir.
Gumagalaw eh.
If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay
Inulit ko
close.
kasi nag-bug si
idea who
Professor.
created this port key.
Hindi na siya gumalaw sa
why.
nilalakaran.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected.
Shoutout,
But
JF.
Miriam sent that port
Kumusta?
key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Let's go, Professor. Sana di siya mag-bug.
Mind your step.
Thank you.
Suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here.
Sponsor
A good
lang sa atin to.
Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic.
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Yun, di na natrap si
Hogwarts Castle
Professor.
was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment.
But it's a
Someone
2
wanted to
million
block
viewers.
this path. Let's see some of that one work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
R2. Oh,
Excellent!
Expelliarmus. Uy,
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your one work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
daming vase pero walang item sa loob. Father Kadabra.
Ah, up there.
Tawagis. Okay, may items dito. Yun oh, chest. Coins. Para saan kaya? Wait, may tawid. Ah, wala.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Okay na rin yung graphics niyan. Kahit pa paano.
Steady yourself. Reparo!
Reparo.
someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Okay.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer.
Sino yun? Si Merlin.
Interesting.
Tama ba si Merlin?
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Merlin kaya yan? Or iba?
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
Nangyari?
Godric's heart.
Parang
Where are
teleport.
we?
I don't believe it.
Ay, sila. Wait, the goblin.
Hello?
It can't be.
Just a moment. Oh. We're having here.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing. Like the glow you saw on the portkey container? No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
Okay. Hey.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Alright. Lalim naman ng bangko na to.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Hindi lock sila sa loob.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio.
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Okay. Ito na.
Revelio.
Revelio.
There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Yun.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again.
Shout out JCB
I
Lab.
don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos!
Lumbos.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay
General,
close.
just
There
like
will be
your
no
stream, gusto ko
disapparating if things
mag-live
go
sa
poorly.
Overwatch, man.
Not out of Gringotts.
Sige, sige, Jet. Ano tayo minsan? Rogue Company. Good night, good night. Thank you sa pagdaan, Jet. Sige, sige.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the
Live
floor.
natin yun, yung Rogue Company.
Lumos! What happened?
Ito yung nakita
When I
ko.
moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
Yung Dark,
You seem to have
Demon
caused the
Souls,
floor to
Dark
change.
Souls.
That statue.
What
What's that?
statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
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 Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
The Dark Souls.
Look out!
Potato.
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo!
Yun, may lock dun.
Potato! Exposo! Levioso! Confringo!
Dami naman spells ni Professor.
Deposo! Potato!
Okay.
Descendo!
Ito. Isa pa.
Levioso! Protego! Exposo!
Araw. Hindi ko na tap yung
Lumos.
Stay close!
Iba yung gusto ko sumandal. Yan. Oh, nawala.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me some... Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Tatlo.
Lumos.
Revelio.
I suppose I'm on my own this time. I seem to have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Potato! Lumos.
Hold during Protego to stun enemies with Stupefy. Okay. Try natin.
Stupid one.
Oh, Stupefy. Aray yun.
Stupid one.
Ganda. Sino si Professor?
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Long chest.
Revelio.
May chest dun.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Yo, grabe yun. Ay, nako. Yan, matagal lang siya mag-loading. Nakapanibago compared dun sa PS5. Tagal.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed.
Try natin mapasok ng
Hogwarts has
Slytherin.
much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Accept the house.
You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Alright. Dapat gamit ka
Looks like everyone's
dapat.
gone.
Shout out now.
Let's head to the common room.
Revelio.
Wala pa akong spell na ganyan eh. Kaya di pa tayo makagamit.
I suppose
Lumos.
some introductions are in order.
Revelio.
Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Sebastian Sallow.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It's exciting.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find
Shout
out
out
soon
to 2
enough.
million
But not
viewers.
every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Uy, si Imelda. Si
Revelio.
Imelda.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Filipina ata ito eh.
watch this.
Imelda Reyes.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
Gotcha.
You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like
Kagawa.
to get in some time on my broom before
Sikap.
classes.
Sikap.
Do you have a lot of
Kalbo ka
time
ba
to
ka?
fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Sana magkaroon din to
Goodbye,
ng
Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
multiplayer na parang battle royale gano'n.
Or at least hear one today.
Ominous cons.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Bulog. Memorable.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well,
Shout out
it's
to
good to
3
have you in
million
Slytherin.
viewers.
Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Okay, ma'am. Gumagalaw ba to?
Revelio.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to
Revelio.
be able to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
Revelio.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide? Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central. Tagal ng loading talaga.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Maglalag na naman ba?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Butterbeer.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day,
Kamag-anak
and you
siguro
have
ni Ron
much to
Weasley.
learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
There is, in fact.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about...
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her, and I will say, I think she suspects we're not...
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and... We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may... And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in? Unfold it and have a look.
This represents main quest. Completing main quest further start. May level din pala kada.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on them.
Okay. Ano to? Pagbukas ng pinto, loading.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Alright, Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Akas ng forma ko.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso! Go! Protego!
Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. Good form.
I know.
This can't be your first duel.
That's just rather good at this, aren't you?
Stupid. All my students are adept. I do enjoy a lively duel.
Levioso.
Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around. Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Yun. Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
You killed Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Revelio.
Saan yung yung chest? Sa taas ba?
Levioso.
Saan ba tayo next?
Okay. Revelio.
Dito. Saan ba talaga?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Levioso.
I'm always behind you, I promise. I will talk. Let us keep our heads around. I didn't mean.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akio.
Akio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, Accio, think of this like gobstopper. Splendid! Stay focused. Accio. Excellent control there.
Yun, 50. Huwag mo malalaglag. Huwag mo malalaglag. Nice.
That's it!
100.
Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Paglagpas, bago lumagpas ng yellow, sige ating katawan. Puta, malalaglag.
Don't lose your composure.
Here we go.
Pwede ba ulit? Quadruple yun ah. Settings. Restart. Sayang.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red.
Onai.
Yes, sir.
Asong pangalan ko eh. Visions the Wise.
Accio.
50. Nice.
Splendid!
Lisa.
Heavens to the best.
Ulit. Sorry guys. Pwede pala itulak yun eh. Bad trip yun ah. You go down just like Holy Mary, Mariana cross. Your beauty never scared me. Mariana cross. If you choose to run away with me, I'll tickle you internally. And I see nothing wrong with that.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red.
Miss Onai.
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Pwede ko ba galawin?
There we go.
Akio.
Puta ka na, luwag. Parang pwede nga ito wait lang ah. Ulit. Pwede ata siya i-navigate eh. Left or right. Nothing wrong with that. We were speeding together down a dark avenue. But then quickly we found out it's just for fools. But the wrong side.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Yabang naman, sir.
Akio. Excellent control there.
Watch this. Nicely done. Here we go.
Putangin ka na, Evan. Huwag may mabangga. It's nice.
There we go.
Akio.
Nice.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
Basic. First try.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Baba.
Phew.
30 lang. Hindi maabot ng 50.
Watch this.
Sige, banggain mo, banggain mo.
That is how it's done. Well done.
30.
Let us see this. Yes!
Accio.
Nice, nice, nice.
Very good.
Basic.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
What does Ouagadougou?
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not. Until next time.
Of course.
A word, if you
use
would.
Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor? Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exact.
What charm is there in the expect? You did well, managing to best.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoy.
Miss Onai is always a fierce. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your expect to hear from me soon.
Revelio.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to...
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet. Hope your first day's going well. You said...
I've been fortunate.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust... Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I...
Ganun yung mga babae, parang buntis sila.
Revelio.
Accio. In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention.
Eh, may pusa.
Accio.
Levioso.
Ayaw.
Certainly sound like you have an opinion on this.
And the boys
Boom.
Accio.
Floating babies.
You're a nightmare for getting in the trunk. If you put your shoes in there as well, the smell.
The Persia.
I thought it would be hard to share a company.
I'm not entirely in agreement with what you say, but I do see.
Revelio.
To get there.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
What is that?
Revelio.
Room of requirement.
Revelio.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Dapat ang kailangan. Walang loading. Paano kaya to? Uy! Hindi ko gets yun ah. Ano nangyari to?
Revelio.
Blue solar protection goggles. What is that? Gusto ko yung mask. Ay, ano pang meron dito? May defense na.
Revelio.
Unlock. Loading.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Ollivanders.
There's an Ollivanders in Hogsmeade.
Mr. Ollivander is a genuine... I would trust no one else to...
I've never heard of a spellcraft before.
A spellcraft is a recipe. I shall explain more about them when...
Can you tell me more about the potions shop?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of...
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to... Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Ona.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is... She'll keep you well clear of it.
Rookwood?
Rather, once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle door. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work...
Revelio.
Reparo. Paano nga ito yung sum up?
Lumos, Levioso, Accio, Revelio.
Yeah, no.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful. Fixes things right up, makes a broken arm.
It seems as if that might come in.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching. A number of your professors have agreed to do so. I have arranged some for today.
Why must I first complete tasks?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience. Such experience is invaluable when...
I'll start on the task right away.
Revelio.
Professor, why?
Wyvern Fountain.
This is the right area. Wonder where the flying page is.
You.
Got it. A flying page must be around here. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Let us give the old mending charm. Remember to be deliberate in your
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Reparo.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water.
Revelio.
Allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it was lashed.
Reparo. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Grabe. Dito na tayo kay... Ay, wait. Challenges. Quest. Malayo pa. Sige, ito na lang. Hug speed muna tayo. Loading yung pinto. Tawa yung pinto. Ang tagal eh.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Central Hall Fountain.
I adore the hand.
What am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't...
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them.
Have you gained any insights about the painting?
I did discover...
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Lumos.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Ano gagawin ba? Ay, hindi. Doon.
I hear Upper Hogsfield is lovely.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Yun.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that.
You did?
I found the location depicted in the paint.
All very logical, I suppose. You have a knack for solving riddles. That is... Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Okay, punta na tayo dito. Hogsmeade. Uy, wala na pala yung cover.
Revelio. Accio. Reparo.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. You must be eager to have your own.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set up?
Alright. Tapusin ko lang siguro to, then mag-end na tayo ng street. Kasi ako ay magluluto pa. Okay, let's go.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Revelio. I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Lalaro tayo ng Hogwarts.
Hogsmeade is
Sponsored
beautiful
lang
this
to.
time of year. Everyone will tell you to
Game na
visit
to.
at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here.
Oh,
I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting
Lacewing
to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
nung pagka-release na ito, sinabihan ako nung nag-sponsor. Meron na daw.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Dipping toadstool cups.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Medyo jittery yung 30 FPS niya. Di siya smooth.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss it. But it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
May daming baby. Isa pa.
Accio. Levioso.
Lepang siya.
Accio.
Let's go, let's go.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor
Si
Mr.
Mr.
Moon.
Lasing.
A demi-guise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Kamusta, Johan? Sa okay naman.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Oh, good. Thank you, thank you.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Okay, bye-bye. Paano ba ma-unlock yung mga ano na yun? Ano to, bangko?
An inquiring mind.
Tears of Kingdom. Di ko pa sure.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts, Professor Weasley.
Di ko pa tapos yung ano eh.
Matilda, student.
Unang Zelda.
I thought I might be see. I take it you've had a conjuring.
I'm afraid I haven't.
Ah, but you. Of course, it is not without. Stay the course.
That's certainly something.
And I too seen it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful, but I shall let Professor Weasley do it. A potting table and a.
I believe so, sir.
If you're interested,
Ikaw,
feel free
bibili
to
ka.
take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Revelio.
Ayusin. Hindi ko pa. Parang mas gusto pag-ipunan yung ano. Yung tawag dito. Ang laro yun, Hans.
10 professors would do a better job than that, man. 10 of them.
Armored Core. Parang mas trip ko pa yun.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Harry Pippin.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss... Though, I don't
Magaling
believe I've
siguro
seen your
magpare
face
kasi
here
Harry
before,
Pippin.
either.
It's my first.
Is it really? Well, Pat, you'll have read it on the sign, of course. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley said.
You're the student she sent the owl about. Is it not the most fascinating art potion making?
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner. But for now, let's get you those. Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Shout out to 2 million viewers.
Revelio.
Ay, may chest pen. High Society Fedora. Zonkos.
Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Never trust a man who looks too smart.
Protego!
Nakausap to. Nakakaupo ito. Excuse me, sir. Can you help me today?
Ministry's good work if you can get it.
Revelio.
Working on
We're hearing back soon about the position that opens.
Hello.
Oh, come in! Come in! Welcome to Madam... I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. But I showed them. They're stuck... But look at you. Looking for a change, are we?
Change? Why not?
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of. But you won't find poisons here. No. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to...
What services do you offer?
Agupit. Lumpulo. Tapos mo na ba yun, Hans, yung Zelda Breath of the Wild? Ay, galing na ako dito. At tapos mo. Nakuha mo na lahat ng 900 gold nuggets ba yun? Ay, kay magic nip mo na to. Magic nip. Saan ba si magic nip? Ito, dito. Di pa sobrang hirap hanapin. Si Lone Wolf natapas mo yun. Grabe yun. Kailangan mo maglaan ng oras para doon.
Accio.
Well, hello there.
Timothy.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts, is it?
Not at all. I'm
Well, bravo. Not every... Name's Timothy Teasdale. I keep the cart out here because I like a good
I suppose not.
But what say we... Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Roy Ollivanders. Ano ba yun kay Ollivanders? Candy potion. Inuman. Ata yung may butter beer. Oh, si Ollivanders. Buti na di naglalag. Oh, marami lang ano.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Anong wand? Soft spiral light brown. Pwede pang iba. Pwede yung iba.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Parang buto.
How intriguing.
Ayos to. Tingin pa tayo.
Curious indeed.
Buti nga sa akin nan, hindi siya naglalag kaso marami siyang
How intriguing.
Babag. Kanina yung damit niya, kusang gumagalaw-galaw kahit naka-steady.
Curious indeed.
Parang mas maangas to.
How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed.
It's consistent, powerful.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Another one bites the dust.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Like mo yung ano, Hans, yung may sale ba na page.
Well, that's everything.
Doon
Better
na
go
yung
and find
tayo
Natty.
ano. So, daming sale dyan na pinapost. Nakalagay ba ito? Sorry.
Revelio.
Well demanded. Thank you, Professor.
Lumos. Revelio.
Sini o nanay. Ayaw mag-talk kayo, nanay.
Ah, I have everything. I see.
We should...
May kalaban.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Alright, boss fight. Mini boss fight.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Levioso. Descendo. Accio. Potato.
Ay!
Levioso.
Puta.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more of it! Expelliarmus!
Descendo. Accio. Levioso. Potato. Levioso.
Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
Expelliarmus siya. Sana all.
Levioso.
Panis.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin,
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two...
Of course, officer.
Sing.
Singer. Nawala. Okay, time to repair.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Ang kailangan na repair.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Ano pa ba?
Reparo.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Okay. Blood drugs. Ito hindi namamansin.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. I should like to thank you for your remarkable...
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merit. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And, as I suspect this won't...
As I suspect this won't be your last danger encounter, I'd love to give you one such set of robes. No, sir.
That's
No,
very
sir.
kind of you, Mr. Hill, but I can't accept robes that I didn't pay for.
Nonsense! I insist! Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Ito. Ito ba yun? Ito. Uy, ayos yun. Parang si Bane.
What an extraordinary introduction to her. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful.
Revelio. I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be interested? You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Lumos.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
Ikot naman.
Revelio. Lumos.
Ayun. Paano yun, Hans? Paano buksan yun? Yung ganong chest. Kailangan invisible.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my
Yan
first
na,
time.
Hans, yung kala natin naglalag
on
yung,
me.
yung game.
Heard
Ganun
about
lang
the
pala
attack.
talaga yung bosses.
I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this
Raoul.
one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
What's
Thanks
your
for
name?
this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade.
Babae mo
That's never
talaga daw.
happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Shit.
How timely.
Oh. Panic ka, ano. Kala mo naglolo yung game.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls,
Never really.
Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Alright. Dito muna tayo magsasave. Tayo mag-end stream na kasi ako ay may trabaho pa. Save ulit. Save ulit. Kasi baka hindi ma-save. So, ayan. Thank you so much sa mga dumayo. Shoutout kay King Hans tsaka sa last 2 million viewers natin dyan. At kay King Hans, kay Renren, kay Sir JC Pila, kay JF, kay Maxine Lara, shoutout sa inyo lahat. And see you sa next live stream natin. Thank you nga pala, bago makalimutan, thank you pala sa ating sponsor ng game na to. Walang iba kundi si Albinex69. Siya nag-sponsor ng game to sa atin. Bale 60-40 yung bayad. Siya nag-sponsor nung kalahati. Lagpas kalahati pa nga. Tapos dinagdagan ko na lang. Ang binili ko nga na version yung yung may in deluxe ba yun? Kasi mas mura siya. Yung deluxe version ng digital sa Turkey, kapresyo niya yung standard game ng physical. Kaya ayun na binili ko, mas mura eh. Tsaka may PS5 version din akong kasama. Pag standard kasi PS4 lang. So ayun lang guys, maraming salamat. Keep safe always and see you sa next live stream natin. Peace. Bye-bye.